Right, so clearly today is day 2 of engagement with the police. Now, BBT, so as of mine, it's got into a place I see now you raise the tensions when it comes to the fight against as a people, which is Galamsey. It's not the people extracting minerals, and the problem. The modes and method through which a greedy selected few it's in the letter by say we've gotten onto the street, we've taken other measures. Police in my 28th for demonstration and so you buy a commander. So we had a call from commander, regional commander. So we were sharing and by a baby shell on any commanders with regards to what the Public Order Act says a notification of intention about the police officer in charge when they think there must be the need to call organizers for a meeting. They called us for a meeting to agree on certain issues. But as it stands now, comfortable with us going for the demonstration in front of the flag stabbers. We've made our position very clear that we are taking inspiration from our forebearers, the likes of Nico Braboni, the likes of Mersa Saba, the likes of Kasli Hefo, the likes of Sergeant Tatipua, Corporal Tipu, Sergeant Private Odati Lamte, and the rest. By so doing, wherever we've chosen to end our demonstration is symbolic. Because if it has to be any power, any authority, it is the seat of president that has the authority. It is the executive power of the nation. I don't know, military, or police, So we cannot end the demonstration anywhere except the seat of government, in front of the seat of government. Almost declare intentions and the Omuala. But so Omuala, Emrani himself, there will be a point where there will be a disagreement between the organizers and the police. But the only place that you can resolve that disagreement is through the courts. So we've made our intentions clear that if they think there is any reason why we cannot have that demonstration at a year baby a vessel Omonko court, Omonko make sure make your case. Now courts in any declaration so made, we will respect that. If the courts think that they must give us what is due us within the remit of the Constitution, which is our constitutional right to demonstrate, and provide us with air police and air protection, they will have no other chance to do so. But if the courts, hearing their submissions, think that there is any reason to grant them their injunction, then we also respect the court. So as it stands now, it is only the courts that we have to decide. That's all.
So we are looking at the demonstration to kick off this month. 28.
The Mrano say any permission. I know some most times also what got the permission every police. The Mrano can say got the permission every police. Was it notify or must say the bay on Bema protection? They won't notify or mona be into a muntimia or monko court no munkosa. So you are notified. We've satisfied the requirements of the law. And if we have satisfied the requirements of the law, that is all there is to assistance. Now we know that 28th we are doing demonstration because we've notified the police. Until the police takes such steps, necessary steps, to be able to offset the decision we've made through the court, we are going on 28th. It's 28th in the Ababaso.
So the
starting point of Rasport. And definitely there's going to be a press conference next week Tuesday to outline all of that. Thank you.
For my Ghana, 200 and something thousand square kilometers. So who commit any crime, the court under Section 58 of the Court Act will have jurisdiction over you. And you are John Dramani Mahama under Article 58. Or what to me see them even when we've passed it, if it's on a police Shanasia, one attorney general Shanasia, attorney general under Article 88 is under the executive. It's in a Jomama now appointed a yaine. It's Jomama and Niswadi Hunu, and a yine de Bayajuma. Jomama and Niswadi Hunu, and a Mutakad Bayajuma. There were several offenses. and your criminal offenses. Civil no ye between me no mienu, see any business won to kwabi. Sa asase bi won to kwa, any ade, near the court. And then your Okatakyie versus Kofi, and Okatakyie versus General, and on 20 General mem. Name say who repeal be, who real be, what your fraud, who say you should. That's a criminal offense there. Attorney General no, and the Yaman bra, it never has the Republic versus. It will repeal be Kranwa, and yet General versus who, and yet the Republic. It is deemed that you've committed a crime against the state. The Attorney General who to me is so prosecuted. And the Yara John Dramani Mahama say, through the Interior Minister, Attorney General yet interested. Says Obi be say you, Obi be say timber, Obi be your fraud. John Mahama say can't show so much interested, so me prosecuting. John Dramani Mahama say, and I'm so on China for what's man in me Ibrahim Mahama. Anyway, Papa also fight Galamsey. Immanuel Kufibua. Or fight Galamsey, so I call for me a Ghana China Mining Association or China. Obi, some no say. And I'm so on China for Conakranent. When you say there are Galamsey activities, China for never chill. Again, when you're interested. Now, Constitution in him see a benyo bit said John Mahama. I want to do a Becca so Emrano. Endi Ghana for ye che Ghana for Galamsey e for mon komre nim ye che Ghana for so mu twa bia ye for mon komre nim ye che Ghana for so mu ye fraud ye for mon komre nim na mo ye che China for dia mo for mon so mo yi monko it constitution ni 2 year for against discrimination and then John Mahama say mu mienu commit the same crime o Ghana ni ne de me do be gina mre nim ni punish o e do akọ jail na mo ye China ni ne ho ofa chen o China ni me ko jiska fro mo ho it is mo commit the same crime ono de ye university plan so onko no ne yere ene ne ma enkonkoda no mkonom no mkodidi na we wadwene ye adwuma we will be kasa when him say in protection of the people's right to crown ya ye mra se ba mine no e ba ye petroleum ni ade ye wo a local participation act no no want me for certain places be said word do the oprapra do you say want me for my China for it China for engaging in small scale mining per the Minerals and Mining Act. It is illegal. They have no business coming in the arena of even small scale mining. And no one told me yes sir say no woman China for Konakrana almost sponsor a campaign no now feel we are better to grow for you will be a friend of Prisons Exchange Act. It is a prisoner be baby. That's also Sambremu Kurano. As he didn't call a Konikruma. When you see a Roko, I will call as I was the jail sentence. And you see a Roko free. Because what person would deter others and medical catcher. One of the principles of some punish will be, and yet the panel will jail no. But it is to deter others in the society from committing the same crime. It is a China need him swaba. Nasi the Ebaya, NDC a China Ebe deportina. Why the hell do you think China for be into the Gamba? After a yench, no? Yanjanafe, you see about the since you poros. Obet me for Cote d'Ivoire room, obet me for Togo room. It is a deporting one said that I shall want deporting or buy. They will be coming. And where are we move? Your mama, where are we move? The catching themselves, getting a woo. Your mama will initiate the bois. A canison or the brain, a memoir than one. Who are canison? Yet 2 of my general. Now, you say, Yachichemra, O Combremua, cardinal points in law, cardinal principles of law are the likes of A.V. Dicey. Our who believe in a democracy and a constitutional rule. I must say, rule of law. That is, the law should be supreme. And to your Frobe Law Denny, was it no matter how tall you are, one must not see beyond the law. Another cardinal principle of law is equality before the law. That means who apply law, the universality and the equality of the application of law is what makes it law. No discrimination. You better call constitution. Near cohesive constitution, they can set discrimination on race, on place, on gender, on anything. That is Article 17. You be free war. Near be shembre govern ye. See a criminal law, and Article 19 is a criminal law of America. criminal law of Nigeria or criminal law of Ghana. See a free one the jurisdiction of the court. See a mark court to jurisdiction. Section 58 of the Year Act 459, the Courts Act of Ghana. Yabesha no so. Edia neka. Ni ababesha Article 88. The prosecutorial powers. One year the man. Article 58. One the implementation of the law's powers. And also yabesha. Now we are near Bebusa. Se munta kase. Se say we are China ni, we are Vietnam ni, we are this. Muntaga, I'm disappointed. But yenti munta kaniamra.
And the Chinese and some other citizens, Filipinos that we found, the kind of activities that we did were purely defrauding citizens around the world using a system that is set up that was so sophisticated. Many of them are into our forests. Many of them are cutting our trees unlawfully. Others are involved in galamsey activities and many other crimes. We have resolved as a new policy that for 2 things, you in our forest, whether doing galamsey or cutting our trees unlawfully, getting yourself into fraud activities, that's whether using computer or other fraud activities, for these 2 crimes, when we arrest any foreigner, we are not interested in prosecuting them. Our first option is to take them back to their country. And this is something that we are very serious about. And you are the first point of call.
And this is coming from a Minister of Interior. Ovi, Minister of Interior. I want to share the security of our nation. And was say, Ube Kayenuya. Ube say ensure Nasi Yacho as Omaya, the new policy direction, foreign policy direction of and yaka foreign policy or my biano, say President Biba Bediswa, or what direction do my call in his relation between the state now governor and a other state. And the John Dramani Mahama speaking through an interior minister or say the new policy direction for our nation when it comes to citizens or more non-citizens on Baba say you and say Yachiwa, 1 year why be a fraud and I will say you should try it timber and you're interested. And once you have to have a trouble and tea, Baba you we are memu can say we Confina for young constitution. Mobaka say Osafmafo ebeka assembi say Aisha 1 ye deported no just Aisha 1 one can say all Chinese one can say all foreigners ye bechi wo mo say yinsu no kurowe mu mungu de course ana kufado aton ya na China na kufado aton ya na China Aisha 1 and ye deported no ye Angelino and Aisha 1 call ye and wo fa chiri no sabe bremu and ye ne ko wie say obi afedi eche no ejelino we me no kasai from whispers from the corridors of power Aisha 1 yebeja na nche take it for me and until na mutaka set sa tone we see you interested in prosecuting a foreign nationals a mbe say yensu na catch them say memo we no radem fam bon nchem we was up more for kan ye yes ye ntibida Adana Aisha 1 yache no niam prosecute no near deport no we dey nyo Aisha 1 go yes ye China ni bia ye Turkey ni bia e fini le ko prosecute me now ye kasa section 56 of the Courts Act but before that ye be ko article 19 say si ye kasa a criminal law of Ghana it's so free baby na uro man ni mu you must abide by the laws of our nation. Whether you're American, or you're Chinese, or you're Russian, any person, I will be your mind because you're one ball mine, you must abide by it. In any event, Nasa will commit a crime against the state. Yamako to the power say any crime that happens within the territorial jurisdiction of our nation, of your territorial jurisdiction, it means for my Ghana no 200 and something thousand square kilometers. So who commit any crime, the court under section 58 of the Courts Act will have jurisdiction over you, regardless. When you commit a crime. Now this is a case where utwa ye nsuo o say ye forest o say wo be ye fraud eye emra wo Ghana ha sasa wo say ye nsuo wo ye fraud. It is against the laws of our nation. Afe muntaka say wo de wo ye American wo ye China ni wo ra o man mu a say ye yamra wi a enipa ye de tumi a hye ne nsa say obetumi implement ya enforce mra no President John Dramani Mahama and Article 58. So the enforcement of the laws that is passed by Parliament, it is vested in a John Dramani Mahama. Eti yura John Dramani Mahama nkwana and Article 58. Or what to me see them rebi be adwuma na yefanya adwuma. Even when we've passed it, if so no police shenasi, one attorney general shenasi. Attorney general and Article 88 is under the executive. Eti na John Mahama na appoint here ya ine. Eti John Mahama ni swade hunu. Ana yine de be adwuma. John Mahama ni swade hunu. Ana mutaka de be adwuma. Now, Yanko Article 88, near reading the prosecutorial powers of the Attorney General. It is a amendment here. When I commit any crime, Article 88 say, the Attorney General shall be responsible for the initiation and conduct of all prosecution of criminal offences. There was civil offences and there were criminal offences. Civil only between me and see any business in Huntokabi, Sasa, be Huntokwa, any day near the court, and then a Okatakyie versus Kofi, and Okatakyie versus General, and an Attorney General, mem. Then say, who repeal be, who will be, what your fraud, what say you should, that's a criminal offence, dear. Attorney General, and the Yamanembra, it's never has the Republic versus it would repeal be Kranwa, and yet General versus who, and yet the Republic. It is deemed that you've committed a crime against the state. The Attorney General who to me is so prosecuted. And the Yara John Dramani Mahama say, through the Interior Minister, Attorney General yet interested. Says Obi be say you, Obi be say timber, Obi be your frauder. John Mahama say can't show so much interested, so be prosecuting them. Obi, Yanko Article 17.3. Now Yanko shed the Embrane Kafa a discrimination against. You see, Embra is supposed to apply fairly, equally. Now, Constitution in him see when you be John Mahama. I want to the Obeka say, when China for a corner cranda. Say, Nanuyana Ibrahim Mahama, or Omoko for me Ghana China mining, my mining winning through or Ghana China Galamsey Association. I catch them. Almost say gold board national message. John Mahama or agenda no Baba here. Obi John Dramani Mahama say, and I'm so on China for what's man in me Ibrahim Mahama. Anyway, Papa also or fight Galamsey. Immanuama Kufibwa or fight Galamsey so a for me a Ghana China Mining Association or China. Obi Seminoka say, and I'm so on China for Konakranent. When you say there are Galamsey activities, China for Nebecho. It end when you're interested. Now Constitution in him see a benyo bit said John Mahama. I want to do Rebecca so Emrano and the Ghana for your Chigana for Galamsey and from Commoning. Your Chigana for some much and we are from Commoning. Your Chigana for some way fraud and from Commoning. Never your China for the amount from Munko. It is Constitution in 2 years against discrimination. Yanko Article 17.1. Was it all persons shall be equal before the law? It's over here, I'm a catcher. The cardinal principle of law is equality. The application of the law must be fair. And Article 17.1 says, all persons, whether China new, whether America, whether Burkina Faso, whether Ethiopia, they shall be equal before the law. Already we are. Article 17.2. A person shall not be discriminated against on grounds of gender, race, color, ethnic origin, religion, creed, or social. So China and Ghana and you the same crime one. And then John Mahama say, some women who committed the same crime. Oh, Ghana and India, we do be Jinam near Panisho, Edward jail. Nemo why a China need, the war of a child, or a China need, may you just care from home. It is a more committed the same crime. Or not the university plane so on Conon and a Nema, and Concorda, Nom Conum, Nom Godidi. Now we want to hear Juma, we will be cast as Obi, the main focus of a state here, Tenu, or my beer, Adi, here nepa ne say, or Bebon Mount for the who buying, Asina for fraud. It Kabayamara we are, Adi and Kaya we interest pa, And say obey cry in the sense we are China ni now be bonia say be never deter others from coming on keep punish China for a chain it took America now we are non-citizen now kwa bonia America for will punish you than so almost citizens be the same one ya the end you see it say John Mahama da when you move obi amemo ni when him say in protection of the people's right to crown ya mra say ba mine no e ba a petroleum ni ade ya wo a local participation act no want me for certain places be said world do your prapra you say want me for my China for it China for engaging in small scale mining per the Minerals and Mining Act. It is illegal. They have no business coming in the arena of even small scale mining. And no be to me sir say na woman China for corner krana almost sponsor a campaign no na feel we are better chime grofo obi no mama memo no dia ba no ye kan hia memo no and then what's there what dia sempa na ba 24-hour economy we ni amemu